So Camboy's first date, it would be like how they would plan it. How do we think it would go? Do we think that it would be awkward? Do we think like all that into consideration? I'm guessing,
Yeah.
right?
Or will it be weird? Maybe where will they take them?
Yeah. We could talk about.
Is this all the same girl?
I just say we'll just do. It could be okay. Never mind.
Because then,
What if she's serial dating the Camboys for a reality show, and this is a hypothetical?
Wait,
you know,
it's a hypothetical because we have to have a controlled variant.
Okay.
S means superior, best of the best. That would be the best first date. Man, that girl's gonna have the best time ever. F means they may not even show up for the date. They may not even remember the dates there, David. You know, we'll see how that one
Chat, off the top of your head, who would have the best date?
No, that's not how we do it.
That girl's a liar.
Because I feel absolutely out of my. What are you doing? Right, let's start with Savage.
All right. I am his roommate. He does go out to a lot of Italian restaurants.
That's a plus.
Maybe once or twice a week.
Twice a week? He goes out to...
Maybe once. I don't know.
God damn, get them subathons.
He likes the finer things in life.
Yeah.
He might want to take her out.
Drink date.
Go to the club date.
They're definitely going to go to Lululemon or whatever, one of those clubs. I don't know.
Bar Liz. I feel like Savage is definitely the type to go dinner and then clubbing.
Yeah.
Yes. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but, you know.
First date could be a little bit... Like, if a girl, for the first time, sees him on a table without knowing what's going on, she might call security and think something's up with him when she doesn't realize that's just straight up.
And that's at dinner, not the club yet.
Yeah, that's without drinking.
He's at dinner.
Woo, pasta fazool! Woo!
Where's my waiter?
I think I initially might put him in like the C tier. I'm not saying it would be a bad first date, but it might be some variables that they need to figure out about each other first.
I say right in the middle because I think it would be fun, but also a little too much.
So B?
Okay.
Fun, if that makes sense. And that's a thing.
What if he throws it off and he's like, we're going to dinner, and then after that, we're going to go down to the beach and
IRL stream.
Yeah.
How about he starts at B and then could move his way down?
We'll see what's up.
See.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Because I think it'll actually be fun. It's
it'll be fun.
Not a boring person.
He's absolutely not boring, that's for sure.
Yeah.
In a whole nother world, we have Devontae. He's a wild card. I don't know if he would be very
Everyone's like F
prepared, and I do think some of his humor could cause a stir. He would have to be proper Devontae, and I think things could really go wrong.
Yeah.
I really do.
Do you think proper Devontae would say something like crazy on accident?
I don't know if he would. A first date, I think he'd do his best, but if you get one or two drinks in him, or even a little bit of sugar, he'll start.
Yeah.
Devontae will start coming out of his shell. Even just like some Smarties or something like Fun Dip. I think out of nowhere he's gonna start saying things where she's like, "My goodness!" Like,
I feel like Devontae's like a girl pleaser. Like he wouldn't.
Whoa.
He wouldn't like.
He's a yes man.
Yeah, he wouldn't like show her what he likes. He would try to like. Try to do something that she likes.
But is that good? Like, would she then be like, he's just doing this because I like it?
Yeah. But then down the line, she'd find out that he doesn't really like it.
And he likes eating ass.
Yeah, he's a munch.
Exactly.
He's a munch.
What does a munch mean?
A munch means,
I honestly don't
I believe, I don't know this, but I believe a munch is like, man, I'm down to just please you. You know, in a sense. Like, I'm a munch.
A munch is someone whose only use is eating pussy.
Wow, well, that's what I said.
Without getting anything in return. Wow. Alright, so Devontae's a munch. Let's go, Devontae.
Alright. You know what? We'll put him in C.
That boy's a munch.
Yeah, maybe a C.
We'll put him in C for cookie for munch. that makes sense to me. I will say the next person I would say is not a munch, and that's Crawford.
Yeah.
Crawford.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like Croft's got one W Riz.
He does.
He doesn't really have to do much.
Crawford's a good talker.
He's Canadian.
Yeah, he doesn't really have to do much. Honestly, sometimes he doesn't even have to talk. He could just sit there.
He's got the Rizzler.
He could just be like,
yeah.
damn.
You hit him with the eye, the De Niro's.
Yeah, the De Niro's. He's
you know?
he's cute as fuck.
You hit him with them De Niro's. He had no idea if he's looking at you or not, so a girl might be like, I think he's staring at me. He may not.
The first date would be, though.
I could see some ice skating.
Honestly,
I'm serious.
I could too.
He's whizzing around
I could
her.
see some ice skating,
and
too.
she's like, Jesus, he's good. And he's just being like, nah, I'm not even that good. Like, trying to be humble. Crawford an A.
Yeah.
I think it's fair to say Crawford has the Canadian Riz. take her to Walt Disney World or whatever. I think
It's Disney World.
that's so hard to say. God, I almost did it again. Walt Disney World. All right, he's going in A.
Okay.
And we've seen Reggie with Cassie many times. I still don't know what happens.
Yeah, Reggie, first date, there's no way that goes, like...
Yeah,
it would be awkward, I do believe.
I feel like
It takes a particular girl, for sure.
yeah,
And I think they've been together since middle school, which that might be the case of
Yeah.
why.
Yeah.
I think Reggie would be like, going through like his favorite commands and chat, and the person would be like, yeah, you gotta check this one out. It sounds like Obama. You donate, and it'll make you sound like Obama. And she's like, yeah, I'm ready to maybe go if that's okay with you, because I don't know what any of this what does poggers mean. I don't know.
Poggers. I feel like Reggie's the type that, like, there would be like a 30-second silence.
For sure.
yeah.
Like, it was just the worst feeling of all. I hate.
Ugh,
It's good when you know somebody, silence is okay. But when you don't, and it's just like you're thinking, like, what can I say? What can I say? I just feel
I've had silence before, but it's usually when it's just not like you're not vibing. You
I
what
know
mean?
it's a bad feeling. I don't want to put him in F, but
No.
first date,
I mean-
it's close in my
That's
opinion.
what I was thinking.
I think for first dates, it would be a tough one. I would probably put him below Devontae right now.
Yeah.
I do think
I
Devontae
think
might
that's
have a
fair.
little more first date etiquette.
I think that's fair. I
Okay.
think that's fair.
Okay. His humor, A+.
That is true. He is hilarious.
That's just for Reggie.
But
It
people have
may
to
not
understand-
translate. Yeah.
People have to understand his humor.
Right.
But very quickly.
That's Danny?
Yeah.
When was this?
That
Is
was
that the lake?
Is this when he was
Yeah.
still capturing cock?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah,
seen that.
capturing a lot of-
Capturing cock. Danny.
That's right.
Okay, we've seen Danny in situations where he's done well and done horrific.
Yeah.
Yes, I would agree.
Okay,
I would
so
say
let's-
he surprised me sometimes.
Let's just start off with the K&J shoot, right?
Uh-huh.
You guys put on
We did.
a big thing for him,
Oh.
right?
He in
How did
public did do well. He went up to every person we asked, so I'll give him that. Now, did it go well? No.
No, but when it came to the date,
Yes.
at one point she was like, "Oh my God, there's like cute seals," and he's like, "Yeah, did you know there's like sharks like kill like about 17 people a year?" And it's like, bro, what? You know?
I didn't know that.
Like, dude, she's talking about the cute otters.
Caylen on your stream, the girl that he did this blind date with, and they sat next to each other, and he
Oh,
kept going.
yeah.
He kept going, like looking for his papa. He's like, JC, what do I do? You're
My
like,
papa.
You're like, just
My
fucking,
papa.
just fucking talk to her. What do you mean? He's like, okay. And then they would just sit like this for 20 seconds.
Yeah.
He has confidence, and
Okay, but there was another stream that he was in, and he won.
he wins.
Yeah,
he
won.
won the damn Tinder video.
He went 5-0.
First date could be tougher though because it's longer. I think in
Yeah.
little bursts, Danny's got it, and then he might run out of material. What's your, what are you thinking here? Chat's going F or C.
I'm thinking F, bro, straight up.
Fuck.
Lack of experience for first
Lack of
dates could put him there.
If one thing leads to another, is he gonna have what it takes to wow her in the bedroom?
No.
I just
Think
take her to
about
go get boba.
that. That's all he's got.
Not bad, but if you know him,
That's all he's got there. That girl better be a boba fucking addict for that to even have any chance. And he's a whole nother story though. Number one, he's British.
Yeah,
And he's a good looking guy.
I
Not
think-
that Danny isn't, but that combo is crazy.
I'm not gonna try to rizz him up too much.
Right.
I think his ass.
yeah, okay, yeah. I
Okay.
would say I've seen him IRL in person, and it didn't go.
I was
amazing.
gonna say B in my initial statement.
Yeah, it didn't go amazing.
He's
do you
still-
think,
still
do you think
young.
Andy is still a little shy.
Yeah, he's very
think so?
shy, very shy.
think
If he is put in the right scenario with friends and other people that know each other, he's good. But if it's like a one-on-one, almost blind date, I do feel like he'd be like, all right, so
Before Savage.
Okay.
B.
Or
I say after Savage. Savage has got some unwavering confidence.
I think Savage on a date would have more planned.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
okay,
so
okay.
too.
He'd pull some strings,
I
like we
think
said,
so
at
too.
Lululemon. I think he'd get us in, no problem. I think he'd be fine. Okay, now next up we'll have Brian. In my opinion, near S or A, because
Yes.
me and JC and Brian would go to the food truck when we first moved here. There's a food truck like 2 blocks away. None of them knew who the hell JC and I were after meeting them 4 or 5 times. Brian goes up once. The next time he goes, Brian, good to see you. And I'm like,
it's
what
true.
the fuck did you
Everyone
do to
loves
them?
Brian is
What did
a
I not do?
good people person, bro.
He is.
No,
He's a great people person. Like, I can't...
It's unbelievable.
I never understand it. Like, and his organization skills are fucking unmatched. Like, if you, like... Remember when he was, like, really locked in on stream?
Yeah, he was
At
every
the
morning.
C4 house? Like, he had a big stream planned. He had everything
Balloon
to
shit
a
blown
T.
up.
Yeah, everything to a T was ready to go, bro.
I gotta point out, the way he asked his boyfriend out is he printed out a menu, a dessert menu, and he laminated it and everything, like went to fucking Staples or whatever.
Damn.
Took him to
Staples.
took him to Staples. Took him to the diner, and then he was like, "Hey, do you want dessert?" And he's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "I think they have a dessert menu." He went in, got the menus that he made, brought them back out, and in the menu it literally said like pumpkin pie, whatever the fuck, and it had like remember when we had pumpkin pie here at the pier, this and that.
That's so nice.
And
I
at the
forget all
very
that stuff.
end, it was like, "Will you be my boyfriend?"
That's a W.
Dude.
I was
You
like,
know
dude,
what?
who
You know
thinks
what?
of that?
He's an
That's
S.
We
amazing.
got our
He's
first
an
S.
100%.
And
an
it's very
S.
deserving.
Yeah.
Speaking of possible S, Harrison
Harry.
Webb.
Wow, what
Now,
a cook.
I'll tell you what.
yeah.
All he has to do is say, "I have a cookbook," right?
Yeah.
Come over. I'll pick whatever you want out of it. I'll make it for you, bro.
You're wrong.
I would melt. I'd be like, yes. Having a cookbook is an automatic green flag, because I don't even know if I could read a cookbook. Number one, he wrote one.
Yeah.
Okay.
I couldn't even read the measurements out
I
correctly.
think
you know what I mean?
right. I'd be like, level off to heaping. What the hell is that? I don't know. So just the cooking alone puts him auto A. British accent.
Is he a Rizzler? I don't know Harry too
He can
well.
be pretty Risley. Yeah.
I feel like you
you-
spent a lot of time with Harry.
Yeah, I feel like he was Risley.
Yeah.
He was a
He's a Grizzly Bear.
He's a Grizzly Bear. Yeah. He's an S tier.
For sure.
Over Brian, I'm not sure, but
I think Brian's more thoughtful, but I do think he's high up there. So I think I'd be.
I say behind Brian.
I think that's fair.
Yeah.
All right, we're putting that right there. This is your
Oh,
brother.
that's Will.
We have Will. Chat. Get in your votes. Chat. Let's go.
Ever since I've known Will, right? He's always been low key, deep down, a hopeless romantic. Like, he doesn't show it much, you know what I mean? But he is really a hopeless romantic. Like,
Right.
like on Valentine's Day, we both had girlfriends at the time, and like we went to like Target and like got a gift basket and like created a gift basket, and he's like really helpful with stuff like that. And he's a nice guy. He's fucking hilarious.
I feel like this is a dating show. This
Yeah.
is,
yeah, you're really.
He's
raising him up.
fucking funny as shit. We can't skip that. He's hilarious. Like,
My initial brain went to B.
I feel like he'll talk about sports.
he would probably talk about sports a little bit, but here's also the problem.
Betting on the Lakers could be a convo.
Yeah. Transportation.
Okay, true. Okay, forgot about that one.
You know,
She's like, "You want to meet me at my place?" Like, well,
he's like,
I don't have. I'll meet you there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. It's not
Well,
a deal breaker though. It's just a first date.
Well, you're right,
We're talking about first dates.
And
here.
first impressions are
yeah.
a thing.
Yeah.
You know, we know Will, but they wouldn't know Will, so they might be.
Also, picky eater.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I'll
That's
tell you
gonna be
what.
tough.
When we're okay, because
I will, and I will also say this: it is hard to pick a food place.
It is. It
Oh, yeah.
is.
Oh, yeah.
Even like McDonald's can be difficult.
He's a meat, cheese, bread type of guy. No salt, pepper, ketchup, nothing.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what? Man, I feel like we could still put him either behind Andy or above Devontae. Then if we're going, the food thing is true because there's a lot of food on the first date. He's still deserving of B because I do think I think Will can hold a convo a little bit more than Dev when it comes to girls.
Yeah.
He's a little bit more. I think Dev would be more nervous and Will would not be nervous.
I agree.
No, I think that we'll put him in that low B.
What if he calls her Playboy in the middle?
Oh, wait a second. Oh, I know you're saying. Like, what do you think?
Hold on, Playboy.
What do you think about this bet, Playboy? We'll still go low B.
We'll keep it there.
I don't think he would do that. I don't think he would do that.
That would be very funny, though.
Yeah.
Here's me, who hasn't had a girlfriend in 3
You got your
years.
roommate right here. Let's go. Get in here, JC. Right off the bat,
I'm
we
as
got
dry
Ryan.
as the desert, so who knows at this point.
Oh man, Ryan, you would still be obviously a really nice gentleman.
Yeah.
Would you say you're ready to settle down these days?
Yeah, but like my crippling fear of commitment is probably going to lower that.
I haven't really seen him like.
In action.
I don't.
Yeah,
Well,
in
he
action.
used to back in the day.
Yeah. Where would you take a girl for their first date? I'm trying to think of it, and I just kind of really can't.
I mean, knowing me, I would go somewhere with the dogs or something because I think you can learn a lot about a person through animals if they like animals, and also if I'm with a girl and they don't like the dogs, that to me is a little bit of a red flag.
Yeah.
So I'd probably take them somewhere where we can be outside on a nice day and then get some like maybe a little appetizer, not like a big dinner. So it's not. I think first date big dinners are stressful. I am like classy in terms of like I'm very respectful and low mannered for sure.
For sure.
And I can hold a convo with a wall. I do that sometimes.
Yeah, 100%. You're a good talker. So, you're like Crawford. You're a good talker.
Yeah.
And good talkers are like automatic A tier because, I mean, like that's.
I can fill a conversation.
Date, you need that, right?
I'm not S though because I can't cook. I'm not as thoughtful as Brian. Like, I'm not as, like, I know we were texting and you told me Indigo, so I'm taking us to the Indigo Islands. Like, I don't fuck that. Whatever.
I say A in front of Croft.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, I say A in front of Croft.
I'll take my... I would like to think I'm pretty charming. Like,
okay.
On a good day.
We'll do it.
Okay.
All right, next up, we
David.
have David.
David's a good one. Immediate, just because, again, really good at talking to people.
Yeah.
But, once again, I say this every time, will David show up? And will he show up on time?
And
first date punctuality is important.
And is David just a natural flirt with
anyone?
With anyone,
right?
True. Will he actually pay attention to his date, or will he like riz up the
hostess?
Right.
You know what I'm
saying?
I fear with the lateness that because if you're meeting someone for dinner and you're like 20 minutes, 30 minutes late, that is a big red flag, or like just a turn off. I think on the first date. Like, I think we would all be there punctually. I think, I don't know. I do think David might be late to the date.
Probably checking his YouTube Studio app during the day.
Right, checking. But if she sees the revenue, she might be like,
that is true. That is true.
Well, I see why you were late. You were counting money. So, I think he's deserving of a B. Because David is super easy to talk to. He's very, very funny. David is going in B.
Over Will.
Above Will.
All right, we got Jake Weber.
Jake is another wild card. Yeah, that's... Jake will have a creative idea.
Yeah.
Jake always wants to go out and is very fun.
Yes, true. True.
But he has like the craziest, crazy ideas.
He will take you to maybe a dive bar with like bat drinks that are titled like bat blood and shit.
Yeah. So like a buffet.
Right, a buffet. Yeah, he's like, we're going to the worst rated buffet ever. And she's like, oh, okay.
And then we're filming it and making it easy.
He'll be like, think about this. Buffet. Right. Only $15. Eat everything we
Monsters and Red Bull.
And think it was a good idea.
Right. You know? Yeah, I think my brain goes to C initially because Jake has so many endearing qualities, but he could be a little intimidating on a first date. First date means like never really met, never really spoke, right? Yeah. I'm just trying to be honest.
So have to get...
We know everybody's in S-chat. We're the best. We're the Camboys. Every time I do these, people are like, well, they're nice. Like, yeah, no shit. We're all friends, guys.
Yeah.
I'm thinking C.
He took Tara to the Museum of Death. All right, that has everything.
Okay, that might be a F.
Tara probably liked it.
Tara,
I mean, obviously she liked it.
She probably hated it. Maybe we put the brothers in the same area.
Okay, but before or after Reggie?
I might put Jake worse than Reggie by 1 just because Reggie might...
Reggie's like, hello. Reggie, Jake's like...
Okay, right here.
Yeah. I like
that.
Now, if you get Jake, it's an S tier. Actually, because he's so fun to be around. He does not ever get mad, ever. I've never seen Jake mad, ever. What happened?
My sound alerts aren't working, chat.
Oh, let's just sing it. Suck on my titties like you wanted me. Got a double duo here.
Oh, shit.
Oh, we got JC and Kian.
With a picture of JC.
Is that Kian?
JC is near the Brian tier of being thoughtful and prepared. You can be late, but your thoughtfulness makes up for it. And I do think you're like the type to be like, it'd be a big fucking room full of pillows and like Aladdin would be on the screen with like fucking ribbons everywhere. And I don't know, you just like are good at...
I wouldn't be late to the first date. I would be late to like the 5th.
Would you stream it?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay.
Should I just explain what I did for Chelsea?
Yes, please do.
Okay, so for Chelsea's first date, I surprised her.
Okay.
Before she got there, I went to go buy pillows and blankets.
So I was right. I literally called
pillows and blankets. Yeah.
Okay.
Put it on the roof with some paint.
Oh, excuse me? You gonna make her do the roof? Yeah, we just need the roof done. So if you don't mind, if you don't mind fixing my roof, yeah, it's gonna be fun.
No, I was on top of an apartment building, and I put it on the roof, and then I have a surprise for you. We climbed the ladder and everything, put the latch up, came up, and I was like, surprise, I got pillows, blankets, we can just talk. I asked her her favorite drink. At the time, it was Ciroc and Sprite. I got Ciroc Sprite in my backpack, pulled that shit out,
Diddy.
little cooler, pop. Got to know each other. We drank on top of a rooftop, and it was nice.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's more thoughtful than I would not do that.
100%.
Number one, I'm scared of heights. I'm not climbing the ladders.
That's S tier, bro.
All right.
I got them ideas.
That's pretty
bro.
S tier.
Yeah, I think
you know
that we're
what? You want to know
similar.
where I'm leaning?
Yeah.
I'm putting him S in front of Harry.
Wow.
Whoa.
We'll put you right next to Brian.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down.
Yeah.
I think that's super fair.
Let's go, chat.
All right, chat.
Yeah.
Harry. Now, Kian, people make fun a little bit of his, but he is very, very romantic.
I agree.
And he
He can
doesn't.
be very romantic.
I don't think he shows it, obviously, because he's private.
Yeah.
But he is very thoughtful
Yeah.
and very hands-on. Like, he'll make you shit.
Yeah, remember
Yeah,
those
yeah, yeah.
moccasins that he made?
I don't, but that sounds
That
fire.
You don't remember? The Strom House? You guys don't remember?
We've had a couple convos on Rocket League about some things before.
Oh, yeah?
He's very,
Yeah, it seems like he's romantic. I see only the fucking videos and pictures.
He's very thoughtful. I would say that he would be a tier lower. He would go above me, in my opinion, because he does more hands-on. I'm not I can't fucking draw or barely write.
Yeah.
So let's just say their first date was painting, right? Which would be cool, wine and painting. Kian can paint so well. Like,
Yeah.
she would think that
they'd be impressed.
she would think I have a learning disability if I was painting. But for Kian, she'd be like, "Oh my god, this guy's smart." A above me.
Okay.
I may have a learning deficiency. That could be for real.
I have processing issues.
I remember when I was in math class once. When I was
I
like,
do. I have tested and everything. Yeah, for
seventh
real.
grade math. I remember telling my teacher something's not going on. Next we have Kevin Lang. I've seen some very good planning skills from Kevin.
I agree.
He can talk a lot. I do think his laugh could scare some people.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Especially if you're out and you're like, he could over intimidate a little bit.
Yeah.
He'd have to go to a place that's really loud.
Like
to match the energy.
like maybe like a basketball game, a football game, something where it's fucking or concert.
Yeah,
where it's just
you can't even hear.
You just can't even get to.
Hey, I'm talking to Mr. Bass. Kevin's
think.
thoughtfulness is high up
Yeah,
there.
Kevin does think like.
He's got a very smart brain.
I agree.
He's going to be ahead of things. He's going to have stuff prepared. He also has been chefing.
Yes.
He made us these grilled cheese pizzas.
They were
Incredible.
so good, bro.
I had
They were
4
incredible.
different pieces of it, which
Yeah.
is super high.
Yeah.
He's fallen in that A, maybe behind Crawford, because I think the intimidation factor of him being like a big, loud person could scare some people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But the
think-
right person, instant marriage material, honestly,
Yeah.
because he does have that like leadership quality and all that.
He has like that married man feel
Yeah.
to him. I feel.
100%.
Is I think A behind Crawford. Crawford has a little bit more of a dainty, like approachable feel.
For
Like,
first
nice
date,
and
yeah.
chill.
For first
Yeah.
date, yeah, I agree.
Okay. Next up we
Christian.
have Christian the Crier. Apparently, I don't know what. Christian can.
Christian's thoughtful as well.
He
Yeah.
is very romantic.
thoughtful.
He could get himself in trouble by saying too much stuff first date wise.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, he's very
he's
Very
oversharing,
open.
honest,
Oversharing and
passionate.
open.
very honest.
Right? So I think that keeps him out of S, and it might keep him out of A, but he is unbelievably, like, for the other person. Like,
Yeah.
he is very selfless.
I agree.
He's a munch. I would agree. I think that's fair. And
He
that's
would
not
dress up really nicely.
Yeah.
Yes, he would look really good.
He's a good cook.
Yes, you're
Very
right.
good
He
cook.
is a good cook.
I mean, dude, if you ever come over to Christian's house, he's like, "What can I get you? What you need? Water? You need this? You need that? Blah blah blah." Like he is.
But could the girl then be like, he's trying a little too hard here, like, it's a
Yeah,
little
he
too
could say
much,
that.
like you could just kind
Could
of,
say that.
I'm going B in my
Yeah,
brain.
yeah, yeah.
Kev.
I think a high
Oh,
B.
you
on
put
him.
high-
Sorry. Behind.
I might
Will.
I might even put him pretty high up on B, in my
Ooh,
opinion.
I think
because
the
out of the
highest
4
B.
guys here on that list, he's more thoughtful, in my opinion, in terms of
Okay.
being prepared, right?
Okay.
I think Christian would have more of a game plan. He'd be like, I got us reservations here, and we're going to see a play, whatever the fuck you do. We're gonna go figure skating.
Yeah.
We're gonna,
Run Savage, yeah.
I
think
rented
so
out a
too.
musical,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yes.
I'm
True,
in
true,
the
true.
musical. I'm gonna star in it, and you're gonna watch me. I think it's gonna be
Okay, because
Just sit there and
actually,
watch it.
yes, we'll put him in front of Savage. Because think about this, right? His now girlfriend, he got from Reality House. He met her on Reality House.
Hey,
That wasn't-
thanks, Roundhouse casting.
He's been on a lot of first dates, I feel like, and none of them panned out. But
He might be a little overwhelming sometimes.
yeah, exactly. But when they spent some time with him and realized who he was,
They love him.
Camilla was like, you know, this guy's not too bad.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pursue this.
Not too shabby.
I think okay. How about middle B? Middle B, because you're right. It could be maybe a little overwhelming at first. You know, maybe not everybody will understand Christian, but it's like Reggie. Reggie could be S if you know, because we know him so well. He's the funniest Camboy and probably one of the most caring Camboys.
I say B. I
think B is. How about right there?
In front of David. Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah.
Right there. Next up, we have Thomas. Preparation would be high. Awkwardness could be there, in my opinion. I think there could be a little bit.
Very thoughtful.
Very thoughtful.
Take him campfire.
I know chat's going to immediately say S.
The thing with Thomas, though, is he's not going to put himself in a situation where he doesn't think it's going to go decently well.
Agreed.
You know what I mean?
Tetris vibes. Thomas knows. See, Thomas is understanding.
Yeah.
I was thinking high B, low A for Thomas.
Yeah.
I think there could be some awkward vibes, but there also will be a very well-prepared date.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I think
sure.
Thomas would admit he's not like
I feel like
the
Thomas goes
suavest.
through some medieval times.
Also, Thomas is very truthful.
Yes, he is. He's honest.
The spicy content.
Whoa.
Devontae always changes the dynamic.
This is why Devontae's low C, okay?
I'd say high B
above
over-
Savage.
Oh, above Savage.
Do you agree with Thomas being above you? Ooh.
Well, hold on, because I think Thomas and me and Thomas be different. Thomas be like, you know, he got that.
You're not
You're
not even in the frame.
He got that medieval times,
You're trying to say
cowboy. I'm gonna be butt naked under the.
Whoa!
Exactly.
Okay. Yeehaw.
Me, I be like more romantic, like more like.
You would be more fun, less
Yeah.
romantic. I feel like with Thomas, they would be drinking some wine. With Savage, they'd be drinking like
Patron.
yeah.
That's fair for Savage.
Oh shit! And here I am.
Yeah.
Last but not least.
Yeah.
I think Dale A or B.
I agree.
I think
I think Dale's very romantic.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yo, are you a romantic, bro?
I'd say I'm the
What is your first date? You know?
I'm like let's go to the beach,
Okay.
watch a sunset,
Okay.
and
like
catch a vibe by like a restaurant by the beach. You
Okay.
know what I mean?
Okay.
And I'm a very beach
You lost
sunset,
Devontae there.
a
Jesus.
very beach sunset water type of guy.
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
okay,
I think
okay.
that's a good sunset is romantic for sure. For me, I would put you I put you almost in that Savage Thomas range
Yeah.
because I feel like
I'm also
you're
a good
like
listener.
yeah, you are.
Good listener, okay.
I'm very put someone before me.
Dale has a car and a dog, correct?
Very good. That's
Car,
2 green
dog.
cards.
Yeah.
Green cards. 2 green flags. You get a green card for
You
being.
get a green card.
I mean, oh man, and you have a bed frame, and I'm looking at it right now, and it looks
Yeah,
very
you have a bed
walnutty. It looks very woody.
It's a very nice bed frame.
It's a very sturdy bed frame.
Very stable.
Very stable. I think, man, I'll tell you what, Savage, you might be beat here. I'll be honest. I might put Dill in front of you based off the fact that if you're standing on tables, it could be alarming. Dill,
Oh,
you
I'm
might
not gonna
break.
stand on a table on a date if I'm taking a girl, you know?
I feel like you would take like 4 shots in
Yeah,
the
if
first
you
date.
take
That's-
3 shots,
that's
you're-
red
No,
flag.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I'll have some wine, you
Standing
know,
on a
a
car,
wine.
maybe. I don't
If
know.
the vibes there, she want to take a shot, let's take a shot.
I will say
Yeah.
sometimes I do lack confidence and like there will be a little dead space there here
Okay,
and there.
okay.
You know what I mean? Like
Okay,
I'm
okay,
very
honesty,
like
we love that.
I'm very like I have really bad ADHD, so like if I'm looking at something, I'm gonna forget that I'm on the date for a little
You're like,
bit.
squirrel.
I'm like, oh my god, there's fucking sunset. Look at that, dolphins coming out the water, and fucking someone drove
And
past and
then
honked.
date's like, you know how many sharks kill people?
You know, sharks
Like-
kill seals. I want you to rank yourself. Okay, it's your stream. It's the end of the segment. I want you to make the decision. Okay, this is.
It's time to be confident.
Hey,
Well said.
exactly. That's where the confidence
I'll
comes from.
put myself an A behind Kevin.
Wow, let's go. I like it.
That's where
I like
that's
it.
where I would put myself.
All right, now who would you two change here? What would you change you
I
to?
think Kevin needs to go with Danny.
Whoa! Wow, you would.
I
That's
feel like
huge.
Kevin fucking.
We said he's intimidating.
Kevin,
Well, we
I don't know.
did say we had maybe go to a loud bar or like restaurant.
Well, you probably
Concert.
want to go to a comedy show.
Oh, comedy show,
Okay.
possibly.
You know,
Okay.
you supposed to make
Yeah.
her laugh, not someone else supposed to make her laugh.
Oh.
I
You know what I'm
said,
saying?
you know what, Sav? How about this? You know what? You sold me. You sold me.
Okay, okay.
You sold me, Sav.
I'll take it.
Whoa.
You sold me on that one. I think that's
Chad, do we
fair.
agree here?
I think we're looking pretty good. I know Dev wants to be higher, but he didn't help himself at all when he came in here. He literally lost points when he came in here.
Yeah.
Christian, David, Will, bottom of B. I actually Oh, man, I almost want to move Will up a couple, but it's
Who's
tough.
in the S right there? Who
feel
goes
like we
there?
That's
almost
Brian,
should,
that's
like,
JC,
move.
and Harrison. Harrison you probably never met, but he's British and can cook.
And he can
Okay.
cook.
Wait, why is JC in the S tier?
Are you
Wow.
dead ass?
I'm sensing a rivalry here
No,
between
no, no,
us.
I
What
just
the
wanna
fuck?
know.
You'd be like,
I'm romantic,
you take
bro.
a girl to like fucking Italy the next
Yeah,
day.
exactly. Wow.
So,
Damn.
Hype me up. I'll take her to New Jersey.
Damn.
Take her to Mama's house.
Well, don't go to Jersey. Nah, don't go
Switch
to
houses.
Jersey. I think it's pretty good.
It's a solid list.
I don't think we messed up too much.
Very solid list.
where do you think Danny would take his first date? Boba, huh?
Yeah, but
Bro, his room.
Or stout.
Like, and just watch him play video games.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
truly
yeah.
think they would
Sit
end
there,
on
drink
that.
your boba. I'm gonna play Fortnite.
Yeah.
Bills.
Your boba.
All right, I think that was a
Holy shit.
success. I think we got it. I think we lock it
That's
in.
pretty good. I like that.
I think that's a success.
Locked. I'm glad I'm
Yeah.
second S tier. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I think it looks good.
All right, I think we got it.
Hell yeah.
I think we
That's
did
good.
it. I think we can
Hell
lock
yeah.
it in.
That's a W VOD too.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
W VOD.
Let's
W
go.
Are you
straight.
really leaving Danny and F? Technically,
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Why not? He's not awake. He's not
Danny-
awake to
Danny
see this.
stays there.
Yeah.